what happened to Mohbad? What happened to Mohbad? So if the hands were swollen from the story that we got, the hand was swollen, he had a small cut, the hand was swollen, and then the nurse came in to treat that hand. I mean, from a swollen hand, he should be feeling the pain. He will be feeling the pain. And that is not for a nurse to come and treat. And Imole will not be that kind of a person that will have a swollen hand and sit in the house and wait for a nurse to come and treat it. But if that was the case, this is now falling on the nurse. Because you're going to answer to a lot of questions. Eventually, they are putting it on you. This is what it is. This is what they are saying. Let me retract my statement. Not putting it on you. If that's what happened, you got there. You got there. What state did you meet this person? And I'm still asking you, what state did you meet this person? You cannot be called, and it took them almost 2 days for you to appear. And then now this person that we're talking about has died. The person is no longer here. So I don't understand what it is that you don't understand. Nurse Feishara. The story eventually is looking this way, that you came to the house and you administered those injections. We're not saying that you should come here and begin to lie or come and start covering yourself. If that's the truth, go and speak your truth at the coroner inquest. Go and speak your truth at the coroner inquest. Let me use the case of a baby. A nurse is invited to the house. A baby wasn't feeling too good. I mean, it's everybody's common sense to say this baby has been shivering, or this baby has not been eating, or this baby has been not been drinking water, looks dehydrated, is pale. You want to ask those questions. I'm not a nurse, but those are the questions I would ask if I was called upon to come to the house. You know, this baby is pale, this baby is not feeling the greatest, this baby has got fever, or is pooing and throwing up at the same time. You know, all of these questions, all of these things will be things that they should have told you. So what did they tell you? That you packed your bag and you felt the need to buy some injection. Did you buy those injections or those medicine before you got there? Why? Did they tell you what happened? And who called you to tell you that this is what the person is going through? Or you just saw a swollen hand and you decided that this swollen hand needs all of these injections that you bought? So it's not going to be funny. It may look like we're very harsh now asking this question here, but in time when they will have to cross-examine you, it will not be looking funny at all. So I hope you have the best lawyers. I hope you have the best people to talk to. You know, like I said, don't carry something that does not belong to you. And if it does belong to you, carry it very well with your full chest, because you came there and it's looking bad. If not for the injection, let us conclude that way. Maybe Mohbad will still be here. If you had said to him, I will not treat you because of your condition, that's the condition is what we want to know. Somebody cannot just be okay and all of a sudden you give all those injections and then from there he bites. We want to know word for word what happened. Through your eyes, we're going to see exactly what has happened to Mohbad. What happened to him? Through your eyes, we want to know, because you said you agreed that you went there. You agreed that you went there. So when you got there, what state did you see him? Was he lying down? Was he sitting up? Did he say hello to you? Were you asking him questions? If that's not the case, what made you feel that those injections that you brought and the ones you went to buy were the right injections for you to administer? Remember, Feishara, this guy is no longer here. And the claim is you administered some injections that could have interacted with whatever he had taken. That's a whole different thing entirely. So if there was anything that was ingested, we will find out through the toxicology. If there was anything that Mohbad had injected before, or ingested, that's the word, ingested before you came, did you ask? Were you told? He took so thing, he took so thing. Or did you ask? Did you take anything? I don't know if people don't ask those kind of questions. You should be asking him, did you take any medication before I got here? Or don't you know about drug interaction? You are a nurse, you should know. Did you take any medication? Did you take anything that I don't know about? I will need to know before administering those medication. Was he responsive? Was he talking to you? Did you ask if he had eaten anything, and what was it that he ate? What did he eat? What was it in his system? Enough for you to be able to give those injections. These are questions that you need to ask. May God not let us carry something that is not our own on our head. So you should have asked all those questions, and like I'm saying, I'm the one that is just asking here. I'm not a legal person or a legal personnel. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. But if I can drill you, if I can see you now, I would drill you. How much more are you going to court? They're going to ask you a lot of questions. Please, can we tap? Thank you so much, Hush Kem. Can we tap? Can we tap? Please, let's tap. Let's tap this live to keep it awake, to keep it alive. Please, they'll not come out to say anything. So hopefully she will be there at the inquest on the 15th of this month as we go. But right now, like I read before, the police is now probing the illegal embalming of the late Ilorioluwa's corpse. Okay, we know the story, and we could repeat it over and over again. But first, I want to also welcome Bossman. How are you? Good to see you here.
Yeah, he said it. My husband got mad at him, and he could not hit him because I was in the car with the baby.
Okay.
And when I was attempted to hit, I could not hit Prime Boy. Okay. So, but when I was trying to hold him, he jacked my hand and went to meet Prime Boy, which resulted to fight. Inside the car, no, my husband came down. From. Can I go on?
Go on, sir.
My husband came down from the car to meet Prime Boy, and it resulted to a fight, and I was holding my baby. So I just tried to scream for help. Hey, you said people were outside the car. You said your husband was getting mad because of the number of people that were outside the car. You said bouncers were there. Now you are screaming for help.
Bayo, what was their sitting position in the car?
She was sitting in the middle.
In the middle. So you and she was holding her baby, right?
Yes.
So how could Prime Boy and Mobile will be fighting over the baby when the baby was in the car?
No. Remember she said Prime Boy went to meet Mobile went to meet Prime Boy. That's what he said. She said Wummi said that my husband went to meet Prime Boy, and that's when they started fighting.
Is he outside or inside the car?
That was the question now.
Guys,
then I asked,
guys,
inside the car?
Bayo,
no.
Bayo, please pause a little bit. We've got visitor Ololade. Please, Ololade, are you for Team Wummi so that we can continue? Because we reserve that space for Yes, are you for Team Wummi so that we reserve that special place for our special guest? We're expecting.
Yeah, we are all together, but I just want to apologize for everything Bayo Billions is reading. According to Wummi, from Team Wummi, we are deeply sorry because Wummi does not know what she's saying, and I believe
Can you talk?
Emma Bino, àmọ́ ẹ má bínú ṣe sì gbọ́ ẹ má bínú kò ń ṣe damage control gbọ́dọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ ó kọ ẹ mọ̀ ikú ọkọ ẹ yóò ṣì wà lọ́kùnrin tó ti yẹ yín ọkọ mi wá kí n wá represent àwọn tí mú mi ṣòtì yẹn ẹ má bínú kẹ jìbù rẹ kẹ jìbù rẹ ẹ má bínú ṣe ti gbọ́.
Okay, hold on. Ẹjọ ẹni tó send yín yẹn ẹni kan tún send yàn mí ẹ ṣe gan kọ́ máa send nítorí
Okay, sir.
ẹ ṣe gan.
Okay.
Ẹ máa gbà mí kẹ́ o igbó ti pọ̀ jù ní ti Wùmí báyìí.
tíìmù wa ni.
Oh, she's just. Oh, okay.
Justice ni real justice ni ó kọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Okay, that was funny anyway. That was a good one. Okay, so now like the question the prince asked, the police the lawyer asked inside the car. She said no. My husband came down from the car to meet Prime Boy, and it resulted into a fight. Now remember, she is using fight. She's not using argument. Oh, she said fight. And I was holding my baby, so I just tried to scream for help. You said they were fighting. Were they talking or they were using their fist? When the whole thing happened, I was not fully present. Hey! Oh my Lord, man. Ọlọ́run ọba. Ẹjọ́ ẹ̀pọ̀ wà interesting, ó yà pé láàrin wà interesting, mo fẹ́ sáré ẹgbẹ́ o. You said they were fighting. Were they talking or they were using their fist? When the whole thing happened, I was not fully present. I was trying to call his workers inside the Prado because I knew I could not separate them. I ran to meet his workers at the second Prado.
Hold on, Bayo.
Ó gbọ́ ọmọ dání pẹ̀lú ariwo ṣé ń gbọ́ ẹ pa mí nípa tó máa ń dípẹ́ ní láyé. Ó gbọ́ ọmọ dání pẹ̀lú ariwo yẹn. Olúwa o.
ṣé ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ reason tí Ọlájùmọ̀kẹ́ fi jápa lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà ni mo ṣe mọ reason tí ìyá ẹ̀ fi jápa ni torí ó ti wo irọ́ yẹn gbé ni mo lérò pé kò gun plane gan débẹ̀ irọ́ ló gbé dé lóyìnbó ó sá kàbàkàbà.
But Bayo, jokes apart, yeah?
Yes.
But let's be serious now. How can somebody come up with this stupid narrative and the person will not be detained? How come?
That is the Nigerian police will have to ask that question. If not for this CTC, we will just be going with the narration that I don't even know what to. Nigerian police. At the same sitting that you said that there were too many noise and he was being restless. He does not like the noise and the bouncers were outside. You were telling him not to go down. At the same instance, you carry your own baby to go into the same public place that a lot of crowd were there. At the same time that you are advising him don't go down, it's too much people, but you carry your baby. You are saying fight. They are asking you, is it fight or argument? You say you are not present. You have to go and call his workers. Adura to the worker. Spend it to one no motor pẹ̀lú wọn kọ́. You don't worker. Oh my goodness. Ogogoro ni ma fi lo paracetamol to sọ yìí. Ọlọ́run mọ̀.
Bayo, just calm down a bit.
Please play Irọ́pọ̀. Do you want Irọ́pọ̀? Please help us to play Irọ́pọ̀. We need that music, please.
I don't have it. But what I can say is
the Nigerian police let this slide.
Telling you.
With this irọ́, Nigerian police won't arrest ọmọ yìí, wọ́n detain ẹ̀. Wọ́n pèlè ní witness. Ẹjọ́ pé fúnra rẹ̀ ló ń fẹnu ara rẹ̀ sọ, fúnra rẹ̀ ló ń fẹnu ara rẹ̀ parẹ́. This is a witness.
How can you not be consistent for crying out now? I can't be consistent.
Ibo ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti wá rí profusely. Ibo ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti wá rí profusely.
débẹ̀ láìpẹ́. Ẹ lọ lo paracetamol yẹn, a máa débẹ̀ láìpẹ́.
Mo ti lo máa padà lo mí again.
Bayo Billion, please continue.
Okay. I went to call his workers. I ran to meet his workers in the second Prado. The driver of the Prado, the driver of the Jeep was there, is a question. I don't know at that point. Yes, it should be there. I'm trying to get a description of what happened. Let's imagine.
Ẹ̀yin moderator yẹ kó wá pé o ká mọ̀ ọ̀gá ń gbé wọn.
Ta ló gbé wèrè yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ ta ló gbé wèrè yẹn wọlé wèrè yẹn bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn náà ìṣe pàkí pèsè tó máa ń lọ sórí platform káàkiri.
Ẹ máa mọ̀ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Now
bí ìgbà tó bá sọ pé àlàbà àánú sábà bí àlọ́ nìkan.
Like I am trying to now does that. Now the lawyer said I'm trying to get your description of what happened. Let's imagine I was in the car. Your baby. Spending was at the back seat. Your husband, where was he sitting? My husband sat by the door. I sat in the middle, and Prime Boy. So both of them were sitting at the door, by the door. She was in between them with the baby. So she's describing them in the car. You mean? Okay. My husband sat by the door. I sat in the middle. Then Prime Boy. You mean he opened the door, came down, came around, and opened the door where Prime Boy was? Yes, I think so. Hey, we did it.
Okay, Jeremy, witness in it. Witness in it now.
Witness will okay. This means he dragged Prime Boy out. No. Prime Boy was seated in the car when the whole thing was happening. Kò rí nígbà tí wọ́n drag but ó rí pé Prime Boy wà nínú mọ́tò. If they were fighting and the other gentleman was in the vehicle, he would have to open the door to face him and fight him. That was why I said I was not fully present. Immediately I knew they wanted to start fighting. They were always having issues and immediately I saw it. If they were okay, no, Prime Boy was seated. So the man said, "Do you mean he dragged Prime Boy out?" Answer was no. Prime Boy was seated in the car when the whole thing was happening. So the lawyer said, if they were fighting and the other gentleman was in the vehicle, he would have to open that door to face him and fight him. That was why I said I was not fully present. Immediately I knew they wanted to start fighting.
No.
This person don't come again. Who they bring this person up?
What?
Okay, the prince, they hear me. So they were always fighting.
Just ṣàlàyé àárín yẹn fún wa jọ bó ṣe understand this.
Okay, that was why. Now let me tell. Yes.
So Korija as a witness.
Yes, Korija.
I understand.
Now let me quickly go back. Let me go back to no, my husband came down. She saw the husband came down. You understand? When they said shut up, it resulted to a fight. She said when I was trying to hold him, he jacked me, my hand, and he went to meet Prime Boy, which resulted to a fight. She saw it when Mohbad went to meet Prime Boy. We live by. So The question is, was he inside the car? So the question is, was he inside the car? Was he inside the car? No, my husband came down. She saw it. My husband came down from the car to meet Prime Boy, and it resulted into a fight. And I was trying to hold my baby, so I just tried to scream for help. Now, in the same line, the same sitting, she said it resulted in Okwebole, Oloba Prime Boy. Òun ṣílẹ̀kùn, òun scream for help. Don't forget that place.
Bayo, don't forget that Abinishi ó tún sọ pé ibi kan wà tí ò ṣojú.
Yes, no, it was then. It was then said you said they were fighting. Were they talking or they were using their fist? When the whole thing happened, I was not fully present. I was trying to call his workers. I was trying to call his workers inside the other Prado because I knew I could not separate them. I ran to meet his workers in the second Prado. The Prado of the Jeep was there, the driver of the Jeep was there. I don't know at this point. Yes, it should be there. I'm trying to get a description of what happened. Now, even the lawyer was confused. You can see the lawyer trying to bring back the scenario. You can see that lawyer was trying to bring back the scenario of if you say they are fighting and you say you did not witness it, you went to go and call for help. How come you say they are fighting? Now, the man had you said, let's describe it, let's start it again. Start the scenario. My husband sat in the door by the door. I sat in the middle. Then Prime Boy. That means he opened the door, came down, came around and opened the other door with Prime Boy. Yes, I think so. That means he dragged Prime Boy out. No, Prime Boy was seated in the car. And when the whole thing was happening, if there was a fighting and the other gentleman was in the car, you will have to open the car to face him and fight him. That was why I said I was not fully present. Immediately I knew they wanted to start fighting. They were always having issues. And immediately I saw it, I knew I would lead to, I knew what it would lead to. And they were childhood friends. The court now, the judge now asks, the capacity of this vehicle, is it 3-seated or a 2-seater? A 3-seater car. A 3-seater. 1 seat at the back, 3-seated in the middle, the driver and the passenger. The court. Then it can take many people. The capacity. So another person interjected. How many people is capacity? How many people can sit in that car comfortable? I think 5. 5 with the driver inclusive. I think so. I think 6 plus the driver. Following your description, he went around. Who was sitting in the front? It was his brother. He went to change money, but the driver was present. The answer, the driver was outside. I think he was just resting on his car. He was waiting for us so that we can move. That means he was outside, meaning when he turned, the driver saw him. That means when he turned from the other car, the driver should see him. The driver should see him. That's the answer. The driver should see him. How did they start fighting? Because Prime Boy was still seated in the car. Immediately I saw my husband going to meet Prime Boy. I went to meet his workers, and they should come and meet Mohbad. And when I got there, I already saw people separating them. Okay? These people you saw separating them, do you know any one of them?
Where was spending all this while? Where was spending?
That is the mistake they asked. They should have asked where spending was and who was in the car at the time. But I don't know if another lawyer will ask that question. Now let me go on. The court asked, you said why separating them? What position was Prime Boy? Prime Boy was still seated in the car while my husband was standing. I guess the window by the time should have been lowered so he can see Prime Boy as how. I mean the lawyer, Mr. A.O. Akinde, said, I think the window by the time should have been lowered. That means they wind down so he can see Prime Boy. So we may ask how. I asked you earlier that while he was speaking and they were having argument, were people hearing them? And you said no, they wind up. And by the time he turned down around to meet Prime Boy, was the window still wind up or down? It was still wind up. So báwo ṣe wá rí gbogbo ọjà yìí? Báwo ni ẹni tó wà wind up tílẹ̀kùn òṣì? Báwo ṣe ń bá yàn jà? Báwo ni Mohbad ṣe wà nínú? Báwo ni Adura Mohbad ṣe wà níta tí ẹni tó ń bájà wà nínú mọ́tò tílẹ̀kùn rẹ̀ wà pípadé?
Somebody said the lawyer keep leading the witness. That's not correct.
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't know what to say in that aspect.
Question.
He's asking questions that need answers.
The answers she gives is what prompts the lawyer's clarity.
So keep asking that. Yeah, needs clarification.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
I had to start calling people and people. Okay. I guess it was one of. I had to start calling people, and before I got there, they had started separating them. Okay. You know we are at how he died, and I started with the nurse giving him injection, and I asked what led to his death. So what led to the injury that necessitated the injection? It was a fight. At what point did he suffer that injury? I don't know. When I asked if the window was down, Adishebiri informed us that he suffered an injury because he hit the window of the Prado. Adishebiri is DJ Bami. Yes, the Prado got broken. The glass got broken. Do you see how or what led to it? It was a fight, I think, when my husband was trying to throw him a punch. Prime Boy was seated? Yes. And the window was wind up? Yes. You mean he hit the window? No, the door was opened.
But it's probably tinted glasses. So how is he seeing the person inside?
Wait. Prime Boy was seated? Yes. And the window was still up? Yes. That means he hit the window? No, the door was opened. That means you agree with me that when he came down and went around, he opened the door to drag him out. He opened the door but didn't drag him out. Where were all the fans? Our fans is Salo.
Bayo,
they were. Yeah.
How come now? How come? I think. How come? What? Kidney? Oh Jesus Christ! How come? How come about glass now? If the door was open.
Open. Tell me, Nigeria police.
How come about it?
How come?
Glass.
When the door was open.
When the door was open. And if they have wind down, how? I don't get. If I go find another paracetamol, baby.
I said, now go I go take my own paracetamol. Can I go on? Can I go on?
Go on.
Go on.
Okay. Okay. Where were all the fans they were trying to separate them with the workers because I remember I saw Bami. You mean Ajishebiri? Yes, he was at the scene too, and I saw some people trying to separate them. In between that period, the window got broken and he suffered that injury. Not up and down. Not up and down. That means if you're not up and down, means yes, right? Can you describe where and the extent of the injury? Demonstrating just a cut. A very minor cut. Yes, a minor cut. The opening of the injury, was it one of different cuts? Just one. If you punch a glass, okay, just one cut. Alright, let's go on. And this happened what time? I don't know. What date? September 10th. What day of the month was September 10th? Sunday. Sunday night, he had his injury. But after the show, we waited for like 2 hours. So I don't know if we had crossed to the next day. The show was Sunday, over Sunday night, and over Monday. It was Sunday over Monday. What day of the nurse came to inject him, came to the house? The day the nurse came to inject him, came to the house. It was on the 12th. What day? Tuesday. So he suffered this injury Sunday over Monday. And between that time and Tuesday, the nurse came. Did he go to any hospital? No, he did not. Did anybody medically inclined attended to him? No. This injury that you said was very minor, that we should just pass off. How was it feeling in relation to that injury? When we got to the house, I was mad at him because of the incident. So I went to my son's room to sleep, and my husband is the type that doesn't like sleeping alone. Who like people? When he saw I was angry at him, he now used Bami as disguise that we should come and ask for water from me. When Bami knocked and when I opened the door, I saw my husband and he was smiling at me and telling me sorry for everything, and I allowed him inside and he apologized for everything. And I said, let me see your hand, and he showed me, and I said, what does he want to do? And he said, the nurse will come tomorrow. Wait, was it not Bami that called who called the first nurse?
Spending.
Who called the nurse? Spending cough nurse. No, that was second nurse.
Yes.
No, this was, okay, let's see, this is Monday, right? This is the Monday morning, right? He said the nurse will come tomorrow. The nurse will come tomorrow. Yes, I messaged it with Rob. I massaged it with Rob that night. I told him we should go to the hospital before doing that. With this kind of permission to the court, I want to remove my jacket and demonstrate something to her. Which of the two arms was it? I think it is the left. You said a small wound. Was it a scratch or deep cut? It was not really deep. It was just a normal cut, but it was removing blood. Blood was gushing out. It was just coming out, not gushing out. Just bit by bit. Yes, she said yes. Just bit by bit. She said yes. You said you applied rub to that. Was it just an opening? Yes, it was just an opening, not deep. If you remove this first layer before the blood comes, there is a which part of our body? No. Now, you know, if we get injury, right, the first thing comes out. You know, there is the whitish part before. You know, if the deep is deep, Who remembers that kind of thing? Nobody's here. Yo. I'm just reading myself. Okay, so let me continue reading that. So now they asked her if their whitish part of the body. She said no. That means it was just a scratch. She said it was a normal cut. Then you apply the rub. What happened is that when he came inside the room, after apologizing, he said, have I seen his hand? And I said, we should go to the hospital. And my husband won't go to the hospital because of some certain things. And I said, you cannot sleep like this. And I checked around. I wanted to give him paracetamol, but there was none paracetamol. So I saw a rub and I used to massage the side of the wound, not the face. No, the side. The flesh still, the flesh till the next morning. He wasn't even feeling pain. And he said the nurse will come the next day. So we slept and we are already in another day on Monday morning because he got home around 3 a.m. So he slept till around 1 p.m. the next day. So he slept with close to 9 hours between 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yes. Who was beside you? Was he beside you? Yes, beside me and my baby. Who woke up first? I was the one. And you woke up, how was he feeling? Was he still sleeping? Yes. How was his sleep? He was sleeping fine. No issue. He was sleeping fine. I'm asking you because you said he was tired, and I asked, was it because of the extent too much energy, or because he was not feeling too well or restless because of the stress? This particular time he slept for this length period of time. Yes. You woke up, your baby woke up, and every other person woke up and attended to the normal morning choice. Not everybody was awake. They used to wake up very late in that house. Everybody in the house, including my husband, sometimes they wake up around 7 p.m. Yeah. I'm on soon. Yeah. Including this Ajishebiri. Yes, all of them. I woke up, I attended to my baby, prepared rice and sauce for all of us, and I came back inside. Rice is lolo je. Shebi o ni indomie nìkan ló jẹ. Wọ́n tún ti ṣe rice àti sauce. Okay. ASAP. Yes, all of them.
So what happened to the fried rice?
Wait, and no, that was this morning, so maybe the fried rice, they won't take rice, kill themselves. They ate rice and sauce in the morning, ate fried rice in the afternoon. I was the one that woke him up. I prepared rice and sauce for all of us, and I came back inside. I was the one that woke him up. Babe, you need to be awake. What do you want to do to your hand? And he said the nurse will come, and he doesn't want to go to the hospital.
Mayo,
Sir.
at this point, remember that she did not say Yati Peon, Mohbad again one.
Yeah, no, she don't say Yakpe. Monday, at Monday 1 a.m., 1 p.m. to Gitology, babe, Mama, because Mama said, but on 12, only Mohbad in soon.
Hourly.
So, I want to pay by 3, right? I said, okay, so let's go. Let's see the time. Let's including, okay, so the hospital, and he said the nurse was coming. The question is, that was the same day, that was the same Monday. Yes, in the afternoon. I was the one that woke him up around 1 p.m. But throughout that day, the nurse never came. The nurse never came, and nobody attended to his wound. Yes. Around what time did the nurse come? around 1 or 2. That means for over 48 hours, apart from the rub, and Bami got in Panadol. Apart from those two, nobody attended to the hand.
So 1 or 2
Yes.
on Tuesday or Monday?
1 p.m. on Monday was when the nurse, she woke him up. But on Tuesday, the nurse came. No. It is on the Tuesday now that the nurse came, and the lawyer said so for the 48 hours, it was just the rub and the Panadol that you people gave him for the 48 hours. You know that since on Sunday. Now the lawyer is counting from Sunday, and meanwhile hospital is 10 minutes, right? Apart from those two, nobody attended to the hand. Yes. You said it was a scratch. Yes. Not an open wound. It was a wound, not as deep as you think. We shouldn't be talking about infection. Yes, but the second day, the hand was swollen. Please hold on, guys. Hold on.
This is serious, this is deep.
This man that they said
now only though they collect extra shit for school.
he bleed profusely. Nigeria police, this is the hand that they said he bleed profusely from the show in Korodu to Lekki. She's a goni. You go learn in that way.
Looking at this wound, this wound is an old wound. Look at it very well. This wound is not a fresh wound.
Please,
so let me continue. So you said it was just a scratch. Yes, it was a scratch, not an open wound. It was a wound, not as deep as you think. That's telling the lawyer. Yes. But the second day, the hand was swollen. Was it close to the elbow? No, it was just like a cut. Was it close hand to the elbow? No, it was. Please mute Okay, so no, it was just a cut, the side of the hand, demonstrating. I'm sorry to use your hand. Still raise your hand. If you are saying his hand was swollen, can you describe the bulginess? How much did it bulge? I do not know how to explain. Let's use the book. If this is a face of the hand demonstrating, but you can say it was swollen. Yes, it was now on Tuesday. Throughout Monday, the nurse didn't come, and on Tuesday, the nurse that came in the afternoon. Yes. How was he on Monday, Tuesday, up to the point the nurse came? He was fine. He went downstairs to play with the workers. He was fine. We gisted all through Monday. Did he make any references to the fact that his hand was swollen? That what was going on? Any apprehension about it? Yes. He was feeling pain. Was he free to move his hand? Yes, he was free, and he even had his bath that day. When the nurse came that day, what was the first thing she did? She tried to check his vitals, his temperature. No, she didn't. She did not do any of that. She didn't. She checked the wound apart, and I can't remember apart, wounded part, and I cannot remember. The nurse came. She asked for the patient, and you took her to the patient. Then what happened? Or she never asked what happened. She just brought out the injection. She asked. When you showed her, did she feel the hand? She did. Then when she was putting her hand, was she feeling any pain? No. I think it was feeling pain. No, I think it was feeling pain. I've forgotten. I'm sorry. No, I think it was feeling pain. I've forgotten. I'm sorry. So she has forgotten how Mohbad was feeling. At what point did the nurse think that of something like this can, like this, an injection will do rather than a paracetamol? Before the nurse started the medication, I told her myself that DJ Bami, I told her myself and DJ Bami, because it was the DJ that contacted her. So it was DJ that contacted the nurse, not Spending. Bami is Ajishebi, yes, a friend of my husband called Spending. Do you know the first name of Spending? I have forgotten. I also followed us. He also followed us to the show. He was in the house next morning, and there was a particular nurse.
Hold on. Guys, comment section. If you don't get headache already, I bet Mona type yes. If you're having headache already, just type yes. If you don't get headache already, just type yes. If you're having headache already, on the comment section, please, I need you to just say yes. Let's know. Come on, Kotanshi.
I need a cat already, but don't end it.
I'm not ending it. I'm going somewhere. I'm not ending it. I'm going somewhere.
Okay, no problem. Just take a look at what Wunmi teams are defending. Just look at it. See, look at it. They can't even come here to come and defend her. Now, wow.
Please, we don't get headache right about now, beg. Mona try. Mona can consider person when they read this thing, I beg. Mona show some love now. Just tap on your screen. Share some roses to buy your billion. Baba, if not me, I go don't drop this thing. I swear down. Oh boy. Which kind of lie be this?
I tell you, at the point I was headache too much. Like, I mean, and look, I tell you now.
First of all, guy, look at. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to imagine the kind of. Now I'm beginning to ask question. What is the issue between? Look at the nurse. This is the nurse's face. Nurse where they can't treat person for lucky. Haba. So inside all the nurses we take, we even fine. You know what I'm saying? You guess how you go see some kind of nurse where we say your body you go down the well. But you go see this some kind of nurse. If I see this kind of nurse, I feel no well low. I don't understand. With their level of
she resemble farmer's wife. She resemble farmer's wife.
how them be.
Yeah.
Well, even the nurse.
The first time I even saw her, she resemble farmer's wife.
No, wait.
The first day that I even see her.
Wait, now Mona wait. Mona calm down. Mona just allow me talk something. See, as we just they talk this story and they try they follow. Make I use church mind. Follow. You get some kind of nurses where we say once they attend to you like this, you go down the well because sorry, are you the one I'm supposed to treat? You know, you self from the way they don't they tell you, yourself you go down the yeah, your body go down they say down the well. You understand? As in, what's the matter? Okay, things don't they solve. You understand? But come to think of it, I beg. See nurse face nurse. Would you nurse now? Okay, let me check whether I have another nurse on my phone. Let me see if I have another nurse on my phone. You get some kind of faces where we say when they attend to you, yeah, you tend to get better sharply. And they come. I know some people who don't set their own screen record. The one record of the face of the another nurse I won't bring go. Wait, just imagine. Imagine say this kind of person and nurse. Imagine say this kind of person and nurse. I bet. Wait till one sick you. If you see this kind of person, you don't the day well. Almost instant. Can't see the nurse who they will give mobile. How about now? She done now. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nurse tó wà ní agbègbè. Abba now. Abba. Hold on, please. Somebody that went to deposit, that went to pay for an advance car, a Range Rover Vogue, that went to make that deposit for that fine car. See the kind nurse wanna bring me come attend to am. See the kind nurse wanna bring me come attend to am.
Thank you, gifters. God bless you guys. I appreciate.
Gifters, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Bio Billion, please continue. Gifters, we appreciate you. Let's increase the like to like 100K, guys. Let's take the like. Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it up. What we're here discussing is we're reading Wummi's the testimony at the Corona. And we've gotten to the point where we are asking about where they were talking about the role the nurse played about in that whole thing.
Young daddy.
We have, yeah.
Young daddy. The nurse herself, she's even sick. Look at her. She's sick.
God protection. Oh God.
You're going to ask a serious question now.
Hold on before. Mona, hold on, I beg.
Before this nurse, please, I just want to ask more questions.
What's the question? What is the question?
Okay. Sir, Emma Bino, Ibo ni nurse ni gbe, ṣé Ondo State ni àbí Lagos State?
The nurse stays in Lagos State, I guess. But the nurse is from Ondo, and I think she's from Owo. But she stays in Lagos. And from what we heard, I think she has something she does in Cotonou. So she shuttles between Cotonou and all. So please, I don't want anybody to interject now, please. The last space we have on the panel is for Team Wummi to come up and just say one thing about what we've been discussing. Once again, gifters, thank you very much.